Welcome, Internet, to tonight's performance by Sotto Voce, musical improv. They do a completely improvised musical improv show that is completely sung through without any spoken dialogue and are creating some unique, exciting musical formats new to the Zoomosphere. All they'll need to get started is a suggestion of anything at all. You can send your suggestion through the chat on Twitch. Let's see what we got. And while you're sending in those suggestions, we want to say that none of this music would be possible without the amazing musicianship of music director Eric Gerson on the keyboard. Let's see. Of music director Eric. Waiting on those suggestions from the chat. All right. Looks like we have a suggestion now from the Pack Theater. So humans and others of all persuasions, Sotto Voce Musical Improv is proud to present Trees, the musical.
Quite the view. We've quite the view. So high up here, we've quite the
view. Life in the forest is full of so many interesting stories. Animals, insects, and all these plants combined.
Quite the view.
Quite the
We've quite the view. So high up here, above everything, we've quite the view. Drinking in the sunlight, high above.
Good rainy season this year. I'm feeling my roots strong in that soil.
Yeah, I really like how moist the soil is. Makes my feet feel good.
I think we'll put on a nice thick ring this year.
I hope so. I've always wanted to have a bunch of nice fat rings.
A tree with thick rings is a tree that lasts long.
Yeah, it is. They're harder to cut down.
Let's not talk about that here. No one's been cutting in this forest for many years.
You're right, always the optimist.
That's the tree way. Take the long view. Take the long view. That's the tree way. Look to the future, not to today.
Take the long view. Where will we be 5 years from now? Hopefully with 5 more big fat rings. As we grow.
As long as we get what we need from the air and the soil, we'll grow so big and strong. We'll be here so long.
Take the long view. As we live hundreds of years. What's the 2-year period when you live so long?
We take the long
I'm so glad my dad built this treehouse for me for my 8th birthday.
And I'm so jealous that he didn't for mine.
Well, but you can come to the treehouse anytime you want. After all, you're only 7. Maybe next year he'll add an addition, and that'll be your room.
Or do you think we could have a whole little village of tree houses? Our backyard's quite big.
Well, that sounds like fun. We can have a duplex, a tree duplex.
With maybe a bridge between our houses.
I
or
love
a
that.
slide.
I love that. I can just imagine. But for right now, this is a very cozy little room that we have together.
That is true. And now that it's warmer, we can sleep out here too.
I brought my
Sleepover.
sleeping bag. I brought my sleeping bag.
I thought I brought my teddy bear, but I can't find him.
Well, I brought some bananas so we can have a snack, and then we can go down and get Ted.
You know, I brought some candy.
Ooh. Well, great minds. As long as we have snacks and a blanket, we can have fun, because it's our secret treehouse.
Soon to be a secret village.
And it's all ours.
It's all
things. It's what we've always wanted. Our secret treehouse. A secret treehouse. There we can have so much fun.
So much fun, it's true.
In our secret treehouse.
I envision a village in our backyard where we can be one with the birds and the bees. High up in this tree, we're gonna make so many memories.
Banana good in our secret treehouse.
Secret treehouse.
A secret treehouse.
Secret treehouse.
Just what we've always wanted for sisters. It's our secret treehouse.
We can come here in the rain. We can come here in the winter. But what if a storm knocks it down?
I'll hold you and you hold me in our secret treehouse.
Secret treehouse.
Secret treehouse.
Secret
A good place
treehouse.
for sisters to do sisterly things. Our secret, our secret, our secret treehouse.
Well, fire me if you have to, boss, but I'm not cutting that down.
That tree's worth a lot of money to us, and it's not worth anything standing there.
Oh, I beg to disagree. It spoke to me of something ancient and persistent and true.
The only thing true in this business is board feet of lumber and a check at the end of the day.
But Mr. Fafner, have you never wanted to touch something so beautiful and almost eternal?
When I was a boy, I'd walk in these woods, and I'd feel something stirring inside. And I felt that maybe there was something here. But I was a child then, and now I'm adult, and I know the value of money.
But sir, can't you see what I see anymore? Can't you feel what I feel anymore?
What do you feel?
When I walked into these woods this morning, it's like something came up through my feet. It entered my belly and my lungs, and now it's in my throat and my head. It's something mysterious. It's something something good, and I don't want to destroy it.
These trees have grown for hundreds of years. Their value is immeasurable. We'll clear this hillside, but we'll replant again. And someday there'll be a new forest here.
No, let's not take them down. There must be alternatives to chopping and destroying. There must be a choice.
Can we find a way? Can we make that choice? And we walk away and let them stay.
Let them stay. Let them stay. Walk away. Let them
We'll see.
Thank you, sir.
These acorns are really good. I found a bunch in the hollow of the tree.
You hit the jackpot on that. Now we won't starve in the winter.
This is why we love you. You keep us safe.
And
It's just gonna be hard not to eat them all before the winter.
I'm getting a bloat on already.
Food, baby.
I guess maybe eat one and save one and eat one and save one. That might be wise.
it's so difficult when they're so delicious.
But we don't want to be cold and hungry in the winter.
No.
That's Anita, always the forward thinker.
Let's put them in the cabinet. So we won't be tempted. Our little chipmunk cabinet.
The cabinet, we're very advanced squirrels. We have cabinets.
Yes, we are.
We did that great woodworking project on
That's
the tree.
right. Well, that was that summer I spent with the chipmunks. They taught me that.
And
They were
it keeps
smart.
the blue jays out, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, screw
right.
those blue jays. They're
Fucking
the
blue
worst.
jays.
And the red robins.
Oh,
And the sparrows.
Red robins and sparrows.
And the hummingbirds and nightingales.
Just birds. We don't like birds.
We don't like birds. They're show-offs. They're show-offs. They think they can just fly anywhere
And tweet.
and tweet.
And eat all the bird seed and the bird feeder. That should be ours.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was squirrel seed. What the heck?
It's supposed to be, but
Those
the people
greedy
don't like
birds.
us.
It's good we plan ahead.
We plan ahead.
So we've stored our food for the winter. So we won't be cold or hungry.
Oh no.
We've got, pardon the expression, our nest egg.
It's good we plan ahead.
We plan ahead.
That cabinet, a piece of foresight. We'll be safe now all winter long because predicted what we'd need.
What if the winter lasts longer this year?
No, it can't.
The groundhog screws us over.
What does he know?
Not more than us, but at least we provide for each other.
It's good we plan ahead.
Plan ahead.
It's good we lock the birds out.
Lock them out.
Talk about
We never let them steal our stuff. No, it'll be there for us.
Because we plan
ahead. Yeah.
So tell me, friend bird, what of the world out there?
Well, I like it better up here as summer approaches than I did in the south in the winter.
I envy you, your ability to change environments and move around.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're stuck in one place. That really sucks for you.
Well, it has its advantages. I get to watch all the seasons go by.
True, and you live a lot longer than I do.
That's true as well.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
But there are times when I wish I could see what was beyond that hill over there. They say there's an ocean someplace that's water as far as you can see, like a wet forest or something.
Yeah, as a tree in, well, near Coney Island. It's right over there. I wish you could see it.
Maybe when I grow taller.
I bet that's true.
Someday, maybe I'll see the ocean. Trees don't travel very well. We tend to be quite stationary. But with time and a little bit of luck, we'll grow tall enough to see something new.
Trees don't travel very well. But birds, well, we sure do. Not to brag about it.
No, not
I've
you.
seen the world all around, but I have faith we'll get there one day too.
Oh, but to be a bird
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
soaring high in the sky,
Tweet, tweet, fly.
seeing all of the world,
Tweet, 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 travel.
and then on you fly.
Trees don't really get to go anywhere,
You just stay right here.
but you do grow very tall. You see the world from perspective are free to get, 'cause trees,
No trees, trees don't travel
tweet, 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 tweet.
Meet with me in the grove at midnight, underneath the full moon.
You're the one I've heard about, the woman who knows the mysteries.
And you're the girl who wants to meet her true love.
If he's out there somewhere,
Trust me. Come. Spy the stars between the branches.
is my fate written there?
Yes.
How did you get so wise?
Well, I wasn't born yesterday. I'm as old as some of these magnificent trees. And if you listen ever so carefully, you will hear your true love's name whispered on the breeze. Todd, you getting anything?
What was that?
Todd. Todd Engelbrecht.
Todd Engelbrecht? We went to school together.
Oh. When you stand in the sacred grove, you will hear the name of the boy who is your special one, your forever love.
I'm so glad I met you. Who knew that silly boy in school would be the one that I could go through life with? He'd be my one forever love.
Now if you observe the proper rituals and you pay me in silver or Venmo, and you meet with Todd this week, you'll find your forever love.
It's such a surprise, but I'm glad because you're so wise. And And even though I didn't like him very much when we were in school, I'll give him a chance because you say he's my forever love.
I'm on PayPal too.
The trees seem so scary at night, and it's dark here too. Do you think it's really safe to hike here?
I think it is, but I know you get scared easy, so we could try to find the safest place in the forest, at least.
To set up our tent. But what if there are bears, or werewolves, or zombies? A phantom. Maybe there's a phantom, like the Phantom of the Opera.
Like the Phantom of the Forest, you mean?
Like a phantom
Okay.
of the forest.
Well, there's something I have to confess to you.
What is it?
I know we're best friends, but I've been hiding something from you.
Oh no, what could it be? You never hide anything from me.
I'm in love with you. And also, I'm a vampire.
Oh no. Oh no.
I will charm you if you don't want to, but I can protect you from everything. I won't drink your blood if you don't want me to, but
No.
you don't have to worry, 'cause I'll keep you safe.
How?
I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you safe. You'll be safe if you stick with me.
I don't know whether to run or hide. I fear for my veins inside. I don't know how you could hide this from me. I feel so betrayed.
But I'll keep you safe.
How?
I'll keep you safe. I'll keep you safe.
How?
You'll stick with me and you'll stay safe.
I fear for my veins.
I told you I won't bite you.
How can I be sure?
Because I love you more than anyone I've ever loved before.
That's true, and I love you too.
I can keep you safe from everything else.
I guess you're right, but my instinct is to take flight.
But I'll keep you safe. Let's tackle those werewolves, huh?
Okay.
Treehouses. Treehouses are the answer. Do you see they don't damage the tree? The colors go around the outside.
I think floating cottages on the lake is the answer.
Well, I think in time we can do both. 'Cause some people love to be aloft in the canopy. And of course, some people like being right at sea level.
I think you have a point. There's no need to specialize.
And there's no need to cut. Other than maybe a little pruning.
But just a little.
Just a little pruning.
'Cause we want to protect the trees and keep them healthy.
You know, you and I had a budget honeymoon.
We had to.
Right? But we'll create a place where people can come in cozy little double beds and queen beds and enjoy the views
In their own nest in the tree.
I'll picture us there, just like when we were young, climbing up a rope ladder to a platform in the sun. I'll...
Nope.
And we'll create a place for couples, either starting out or looking to reconnect.
We fell in love in our nest in the tree. We fell in love in our nest in the tree.
It doesn't seem such a long time ago. Although decades have passed, we paid off the mortgage, and now we can make a vision come true.
We fell in love in our nest in the tree. We fell in our nest in the tree.
In our nest in the trees.
And now we're creating nests for new loves to begin. In the trees around us. And that love will grow like the tree. The way our love has grown.
Our nest in the trees. Our
There's honey somewhere in this tree.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's a banana somewhere. A banana tree somewhere. If I keep swinging, I'll find it.
There are acorns somewhere.
I love honey.
I love bananas.
Gotta find those acorns.
It's all about the honey. Give me a tree full of honey. Give me a tree full of honey. You'll have a happy bear on your hands if you give me a tree full of honey.
Acorn, 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 acorn. I want an acorn. Acorn, 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 acorn. I want an acorn. Acorn, 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 acorn. I want an acorn. I want an acorn. Now, acorns.
I'm bananas for bananas. I'm bananas for bananas. I'm bananas for bananas. I'm bananas for bananas.
I want my honey. Give me my honey.
I want an acorn.
I want
Want an acorn. I want an acorn.
I'm surrounded by tall trees and birds in the air and squirrels running here and there. But I'm so low to the ground, no one ever notices a poor, lowly earthworm. I wiggle in the dirt.
Hello, friend worm. I'm a millipede and I'm not much bigger than you.
But you have all those feet.
It's a constant worry. I like to hide under a leaf when I can.
I just burrow in the dirt.
I envy that. I have to stay above ground.
Well, I have to be careful that some bird doesn't decide I look like lunch.
I think that's a common predicament among us small ones. But I'm glad to make a new friend today. It's not every day a millipede makes a new friend.
Especially with a worm.
I think there's been a misunderstanding between our communities, and we could bridge that gap, you and me.
It's 'cause of all those feet. We always think you guys think you're superior 'cause you got the feet.
Oh, we don't feel that way at all. We admire your slither.
Well, it's really more of a burrow. The slither is for the big cousins, the snakes. We just kind of wiggle and
Oh, I've
burrow.
seen you shaking it across the ground before.
That
when
was the
you-
rustling of the leaves.
Oh, I know it when I see it.
It's not easy being tiny when you're surrounded by so much that is tall. But at least sometimes we can go unnoticed by things that want to eat us, and that's an advantage of being small.
It's not easy being tiny. Sometimes you get overlooked. You just hope you'll find a new friend somewhere in some hidden nook.
But one thing that no one realizes is that even though you're tiny on the outside, your heart can be bigger, the biggest part of you. And then you can have some very big feelings.
It's not easy being tiny
Being tiny,
when your heart is overfilled.
that's right.
Such a small container to hold so much.
But it's better being tiny when you're not alone, and then it's a little easier to be small. Be small.
I don't feel tiny after all.
Sometimes it's good to get beneath the surface of things. Away from the brightness and noise and obvious things. So let's dive down deep under the earth. Roots reach down beneath your feet. Roots reach down where the water is sweet. What's way down there reminds us it's not all up, exposed to the air. No, roots tell you good stuff goes on down there. So when you're tired of hustle and bustle, it's just too much, well, dive down deep with your imagination. Because there are all kinds of rocks and soil and creatures and moisture and fungi, all kinds of life and minerals to discover in the deep. Roots go down where others shy away. Roots aren't afraid of the dark and the deep. So if you're brave and if you're ready to dig, then I invite you to go deep. I invite you to go deep, like the roots.
Trees are the lungs of the earth.
I travel the world, flying, tweet, tweet.
Lungs of the earth.
Travel the world, tweet, tweet.
Forest sparks my imagination.
Travel
The forest sparks my imagination.
Treehouses are magical.
Lungs of the earth.
You can be tiny on the outside and have big feelings on the inside.
Treehouses are
Forest sparks my imagination.
You can be tiny on the outside but have big feelings.
Treehouses are magical.
The forest sparks my imagination.
Right on the inside.
Magical.
Tiny on the outside.
Sparks my
Treehouses are magical.
On the inside. Tiny on
Thank you so much. You can get news as well as recordings of past shows of Sotto Voce on their Facebook and Instagram pages, Sotto Voce Musical Improv. You can see them Thursday, November 11th at 9 p.m. on the Magnet Theater Twitch channel. And back here again with Pack Theater on Tuesday, November the 16th, same time. Thank you all. Have an amazing night. May you have joy wherever you are. And for now, good night.